Good evening and welcome to McFarland Spartan Basketball on the air. My name is Bill the Big K Cather, and I'm a 71-year-old two-time cancer survivor just living the dream, bringing McFarland youth activities to you, and I'm still waiting for ESPN to give myself a call here. I'll be joined momentarily here by the golden voice of McFarland Athletics, Mr. John Wells, who will do the play-by-play tonight. We'll do our best to keep this telecast as informative, entertaining, and accurate for your viewing pleasure as possible. Let me give a shout out tonight to those of you who may stay at home in Brodhead tonight, home here in McFarland, Minneapolis, Chicago, Houston, Pennsylvania, California, Arizona. We got fans from all over the place paying in, and we just try to provide a special memory for everybody, especially for those who cannot get to the ball game tonight. For your information, these games can be viewed live at Cable 982 here in McFarland, or especially live streamed at our McFarland Cable website, which is YouTube McFarland Cable. So you may view that game later tonight, tomorrow, next week, whatever. So again, that's McFarland, or YouTube McFarland Cable. Tonight's opponent, the Cardinals from Brodhead, coached by Tommy Meyer in his first year. Division III school, 329 students, 8 and 12 overall, 5 and 11, presently in 7th place in the Rock Valley Conference. For your McFarland Spartans, coached by Mr. Jeff Meinholt, Division II school, 738 students, 10 and 10 overall, 8 and 8, 5th place presently in the Rock Valley Conference. In their first meeting this year, McFarland won 83-58. Blake Kess, 23 points, Pete Pavlik, 14, Max Hansen, 12. And for the Brodhead Cardinals, Owen Leifker, 12, Connor Green, 11, and Brady Malkow, 10. We're going to step aside here for a minute, John Wells and myself, for the playing of our national anthem here. And then we will get back to you for tonight's opening tip on senior night here in McFarland, Wisconsin. So we'll be back in a minute. Please, if you're at home, stand, remove your headgear, put your hand over your heart, and pay tribute to the United States of America. And we'll be back in a second. All right. We are back here tonight, senior night, McFarland, Wisconsin, and we were going to start with the starting lineups for the Cardinals of Brodhead, who I've had the pleasure of watching most of this year since my son is coaching down there at the JV level. All right, for the Cardinals, 6'3" junior, number 1, Cade Walker. Number 3, Connor Green, a 5'10" junior. Number 5, Cody Malkow, a 6'3" senior. Number 13, Owen Leifker, a 5'11" sophomore. And number 23, Brady Malkow, a sophomore. Coached by Tommy Meyer. Assistant coach by Kate. My son. All right, for your McFarland boys basketball tonight. Let's see who is this last senior. Number 0, Ethan Nichols, a 5'1" senior. Number 5, Jackson Werwinski, a 6'1". 12, Mike Hess, 6 foot. 21, Ryan Bruce, 6 foot senior. And number 25, Samson Krasinger in the middle, 6 foot senior. Whoa, it looks like Max with a little extra there. Looks like a routine's been working out with his dad at home, I think. His dad's sitting next to me, the head trainer, and Ace trainer, right? All right, let me turn it over to John Wells here. Let's have some fun with this.
And Bill, you've seen Brodhead play quite a bit, so you're...
I know tendencies. So
yeah, you're going to be...
A lot of insider stuff. That I don't want people to think, God, he seems to know what he's talking about.
And if you're watching this in color, which all of you are, that's a unique style of uniform that Brodhead is wearing with that. It is.
Yep.
Throwbacks.
Yep.
A little tip around, and Brodhead comes out of it. Connor Green, young Brodhead team.
You're going to see dribble drive, and more dribble drive here.
Number 5 is Cody Malcook.
Yep. And there's your signature move. Owen Leifer right there, just a straight pure shooter. Leading scorer so far this year, 13 points a game.
Yeah, Brodhead not in any hurry.
Nope. Nice ball.
There they go. They draw the foul.
Owen, nice drive, and goal
Bill, a 36-second possession. And you draw a foul on the tallest player on the court. Brodhead not a lot of size out there. A couple of 6'3" starters.
First free throw, he came in, 71% free throw, 25 out of 35, and I'll call that first free throw a Disney free throw. Swishes can't come true, they can happen to you.
You jinxed it.
Yep, I know, gotta use your legs on the short ones.
So 3 seniors starting for the Spartans in Nichols, Hansen, and Bruce. Stolen away by the Cardinals. Leifker is 13, just a sophomore, their leading scorer.
You gotta stay on him. He is a pure shooter, I'll tell you.
Spartans pushing it. Nichols is 0 on the drive to Hansen. Nice spin move by Max, going to be short. Malco down with the rebound for the Cardinals. Number 3 is Connor Green.
Another pure shooter, I'll tell you. He and Leifert can get it up from outside. And there is the signature move of Malcook. I've seen him all year long. He loves to take it to the hole. And the little teardrop.
A roller goes off. Spartans beat him down the floor, but unable to convert. We're almost 2 minutes into this. 1-0 our score. Nice job by Brodhead.
Walker sneaking in the back door, and nice little pass by Leifert. Good start for the Brodhead.
Cardinals pitching a shutout here.
Yep. Good start for them.
3-0. Tipped away. It'll stay. By golly, that's John Fullerton down there, the official. John goes about 6'8", easily the tallest person out on the court. Here's Werwinski. Somehow he got his way in.
Jackson just stuck in there, great positioning, and the kiss off the backboard.
Spartans on the board. Now the full court pressure. Cardinals beat it. Shot on the way from 3, going to be short. Tipped, saved by Leifker, but he's on the line.
Like I tell you, games I've seen this year, Cade Walker, he loves to sit in those corners and give him the ball, and it's going up.
Tell you what, Brodhead girls and boys, only 1 senior on each roster.
Yep.
Some young teams and good talent coming up at Brodhead. There's Werwinski. Werwinski with 4, Brodhead with 3 right now, with 15:23 to go in the first half. Last broadcast of the year, Bill. Goes fast. Seems like football and volleyball just started.
Well, I agree with you. And also, John, we're going to talk a little bit about tournaments starting up here.
Yeah, Spartan's got a 6th seed and will host Portage.
Portage and the Brodhead Cardinals with a 10th seed are going to play at Marshall. There's the green.
Oh, nice shot.
Kaboom! That's my 3 call, and I'm going to probably be giving out some more kabooms with Leifker and Green, Walker. I'll tell you, they're not bashful, John.
No.
And
Cardinals.
Nice rotation on the ball.
Cardinals go up 6-4. Nichols travel, shuffle to feet.
Nice crowd here tonight, John, for a Monday night. I suppose senior night and that, people coming out here. And plus also they know season's wearing down, so your last opportunity here to see some of these kids.
Oh, nobody picked him up.
My goodness.
Gets his own rebound, ball goes out of bounds, save.
A wonderful save by Nichols. Wow. You love to see that. That's all heart and effort right there.
Spartans trail by 2. Blake Kess is 12. Werwinski, shot on the way, good.
Oh my goodness, what a great start for Jackson Werwinski. 3 deuces, 6 points. Averaging 13.5 points a game, leading scorer for the Spartans. There's Leifker, he isn't going to hesitate. A little wide right.
Long
nice
rebound
by Melcook. Freddie Melcook here, he's going to look to go right down the lane, and there's going to be the little teardrop. I told you that is his signature move, and tough to stop at 6'2" or 6'3".
8-6 Brodhead. Steal, here come the Cardinals. Melcook leads the way all the way to the rack and
strong
scores.
Move coming down the left side, 2 deuces for Brady.
10-6. The longer you let Brodhead to hang in there, the more confidence they're going to get.
Right. You're right.
We saw that with the East Troy girls
definitely.
a couple weeks ago.
Yep. Cass.
That's
leading
going to be
scorer
short.
In the first game, he had 23 against Brodhead.
Comes Leifker all the way to the basket, hits the bottom of the rim.
Yep.
Kind of took his eye off it at the last moment.
Yep.
Werwinski on the drive, block,
Malco.
Take it away.
Yep.
Brady Malco. He'll bring it all the way to the hoop. Goes up.
Forced it. Walker underneath. Get out.
Here we go on the drive.
And there's the signature move again.
Count it and a
Cody
foul.
Malcook.
Bill Malcook was 6.
Yep, you let him get ahead of steam going in there. And I've always said this, somebody wants to stand in there.
Yeah.
Because once he gets going, you can take charges, but it takes a little gumption to stand in there.
12-6 with 12 and a half to go here in the first half.
63% free throw shooter, 50 out of 79 coming into the ball game. And a little short. Only 1 out of 3 from the stripe for the Cardinals so far.
Garrett Larson down with the board. Pete Pavlik also in the game, number 3.
Back more to the starters here.
Almost a steal. Nice move by Kess.
Yes, nice left hand by Blake Kess. Said he had 23 in their first ball game this year down at Brodhead. That was about a 25-point game. So
it's 12-8. Steal by Kess.
Well, you can hear Coach Meinholt in the background. He said, move it, move it, move it. He wants action.
Ball goes out of bounds. Brodhead will get the ball. 11:51 to go in the first half. 12-8 Brodhead. Coach Tommy Meyer in his first year for the Cardinals.
Yep.
Tommy's quite a baseball player. I think he still plays home talent ball. I think he plays over at Wyota.
Does he? That I don't know. But you would, John.
I don't know if anybody listening has been to Wyota. I have. Chase Harnack, number 2.
Yep. You know, and the problem with there is, too, jumping in the air to try and pass the ball. Boy, once you leave the ground, you're in trouble.
Is that our first 10-second violation we've seen this year?
I think maybe the second one, because I think we pointed out one other time.
We've seen one 3-second call this year.
Yes, yep.
Werwinski is 5.
I thought he was going up with that. Pavlik will go up with it. He's one of McFarland's pure shooters.
Boy, long skip pass. Zach Nichols is 1. Larson is 14. Kick out. Werwinski. Shot on the way.
Boy, kaboom! Boy, what a start. 3 deuces and a tray. 9 points for Jackson Werwinski.
What do you have that one game? 35 or 37.
Chase Harnett checking in the game for the Brodhead Cardinals, number 2.
There's
and
Harnett.
as I called his name, up goes a shot. I've seen Chase, number 2, take several charges this year, so he's not afraid. Step in there. Good hands that time by Malkout.
Yeah, that Harnack name, a Footville name. Old Parkview name from the past.
It might be from him being down in that area, John. We know that Albany, Parkview, they're all right down there.
Nice drive by Pavlik.
Pete Pavlik, a deuce.
You got to make the trip to the Albany gym.
Oh,
that
yes.
is a classic.
That's a trip back in time.
Oh,
man.
that's a classic.
Oh, yeah. Gotta like those. Another over and back.
Well, I think it would have gone Spartan's way. Kess tried to save that. Well, that could have given the ball back to Brodhead. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Spartans lead now 13-12, 10:07 to go in the first half. Final regular season home game.
Yep.
Larson kicks it out. Nichols back to Larson. Goes up strong. No good. Gets his own rebound. No good. Ball taken away. Oh, Brodhead with numbers on the break. Not able to get it there.
Gage Bagley playing in the JV game and now getting some time up here at the varsity level. And there we go.
Boy, they can't stop.
Malkout, is he tough? And that when he goes to the basket, elevates and the little finger roll in the hoop.
And he's got 8.
Yep, 4 deuces.
Brodhead coming to play tonight. There's the scoop, rolls out, no good. Here come the Cardinals.
That was a good wait on Green's part. Otherwise it was going to be over and back.
Harnack on the drive with the left. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Chase.
In the air and
switched
switches.
hands.
Oh.
And loop-de-loop and the kiss high off the backboard. Wow.
I had that Brodhead crowd on their feet.
Oh, yeah.
Brodhead, I tell you what, great fans.
Chase Stan's 5'8", and that's probably like Brett Cather when he played at McFarland. That's a generous 5'8".
Pavlik, no good. Tell you what, Bill, Brodhead always travels well. Doesn't matter what the sport is.
And there went Connor Green. Oh, nice job, Gage.
Look at that.
Beautiful bounce pass back to Green.
Get out of the lane. We almost saw a 3. Leifker.
Yep, to the corner.
Harnack.
Chase Harnack. Nope.
Short own rebound. Smallest man on the court, tied up.
We're going to have a jump ball.
Spartan ball.
Boy, McFarland just a little out of sync here, John. Huh? You know, it's kind of a nice touch when you throw seniors in, to start your, senior night and stuff like that. I totally agree with that. Sometimes it just takes a little longer than for your regular 5 to kind of get readjusted and get going here. So
it's like we got a media timeout.
Yep, media
No, I'm
timeout.
just kidding. It's a Brodhead timeout.
Hey, and tonight, boy, doing yeoman's job tonight. We've only got a 3-person crew here tonight. We have the Queen, Stephanie Miller, over on the board tonight. Doing a wonderful job, Steph. Thanks again. And up on the cameras, we have smiling Ryan Denzer. Yep, give a little wave. And Patrick Hasty Tasty. So great job, guys. We got our scoreboard up here, our clock and that. This is wonderful. I tell you what, compare our telecast to any in the area, John. And I think we're not only with them, I think we exceed them in that. So I'm patting us on the back here, John. So.
Our graphics clearly the best.
Oh, excellent. Look at this color. I mean, this is high definition. High definition. You know what we're going to maybe go to next? Or where we get the 3D glasses and have people. So now we start getting them in three-dimensional our basketball games. Where, I mean, the guys are actually jumping out at you, and that'd be kind of cool.
The old movie theaters.
Yeah, the old movie theaters with the old.
Nobody would even understand that. That's
All right, back to action. Over to you, John.
Cardinals leading 16-13 here with 8 minutes to go in the first half. Brodhead's ready to play. Not going to be an easy one for the Spartans. Tipped away, and it'll go to Brodhead. Brodhead, a former state line league school from to about late 70s. And possession will favor Brodhead.
Yep. Just got to keep your head up, because I'll tell you what, the Spartans will trap you. As soon as you put the ball on the floor, you can almost be guaranteed you're going to have a second body coming at you. Just keep your head up. Space it. Yep. Kind of that run and jump defense.
Oh, there was a foul.
Mel Cook pushing off.
Well, I don't know. I don't know, Bill.
Okay.
Looks like he took a shoulder first.
Thank you, John, for there are always two sides to every story.
Hey, we've only had 3 fouls in the game so far, so that's
good.
Great. That's
good. Good moving, fast-paced game. It allows the kids then to get in some kind of rhythm, John, rather than all this whistle blowing and
we've seen
we
games.
have in all these other games, instant replays and that. I just Hanson.
Good.
Yeah, nice little jumper for Max Van, his first 2s of the night.
And Brodhead on the move.
Brodhead, for the most part, kind of handling the Spartan pressure so far. Look at Mel Cook, sizing it up. He's trying to get in there.
Tipped away, comes back to Harnack.
Yep.
Leifker still yet to score, Bill.
Yep. Like I said, I mean, he's a pure shooter. It's nice to bring him off. So you look at him right now. He's got his hand set.
Hi,
my goodness. Kaboom! Cody Mel Cook, 4 deuces and a tray, 11 points for the 6'2" senior.
That went over the strap, Bill. It was so high arc there. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah. Cody, he can bring rain with most of his outside shots.
That darn near came through the net without hitting the net.
Yep.
I mean, it came through it just perpendicular there, just boom.
You're pretty excited about that shot, John?
Well, the thing is, from where we're sitting,
I mean,
that was in direct line.
Yes,
you could see the whole trajectory of the ball, and you knew it was going in.
Yep. Kind of reminded me of a Brett Cather 3-pointer at the buzzer to beat Evansville senior year.
Nice move by Nichols off the glass, no good.
Nice
box out.
By Owen.
And they've got numbers on this end again. Anderson is 21, travels, no call.
There's Leifker.
There it is again.
Yep,
Leifker.
I told you. Kaboom! Owen is money a lot of the times. Owen Leifker, Connor Green, 2 pure shooters. Trained by Cade Walker from the corners oftentimes in that. I tell you, they got kids that can lay it up from the outside as long as they get feet set and shoot in rhythm. Feet set, shoulders square, and in rhythm. Let me quick read this, John. McFarland Cable TV, Channel 982. It's a function of the Village of McFarland in producing high school sports as a result of a community survey and fan interest, indicating viewers like you at home as well as fans in attendance desire this type of programming. I encourage you to inform your village officials by way of an email, phone call, how much you enjoy these high-quality productions. The positive efforts of our McFarland youth deserves to be recognized in all forms of media, the State Journal, the Thistle, Cable 982, and especially our website, YouTube, McFarland Cable. So once again, thanks for your support.
Bill, tell you what, Brodhead looking real good here in the first half.
Yeah, they are. Yep. Playing some decent basketball here, John.
22-15, the lead is 7. Again, Spartans got to pick it up a little bit. Kind of like that Edgerton girls game last week where Edgerton just, you thought, okay, they're going to falter, and they never did.
Right, yep.
Werwinski had the hot hand early. See if we can get Pavlik to hit a three. There it is.
He'll light it up. Kaboom! Peter. Pistol Pete Pavlik. His first tray to go along with a deuce, 5 points.
Steal by Pavlik. Playing both ends of the court hard here.
Boy, you got to like that. You want to play both ends of the floor.
Good hustle by Nichols to keep that one in the Spartan hands.
Werwinski going to work his way to the bucket. Just a little strong on the overlay, and we're going to have a jump ball down there.
Kyle Cuso.
I can tell you Brady Malco for Brodhead is going to be around that bucket all night long rebounding. Average 8.5 rebounds a game.
Shot no good. Loose ball. Tipped off the glass.
Oh, my goodness. That went off the backboard. And I thought Max Hansen had a little layup there if he just held on to the ball.
Here come the Cardinals.
Ready all the time.
Connor Green is 3. Leifker 13.
Look at Malcook sizing it up. He's trying to get there, and that's what you got to do. I guess with him, you got to get some.
Werwinski coast to coast.
Help defense. 4 deuces and a tray. Werwinski with 11 points so far. Kick it out. Nope.
Thought about it.
Malcook decided not to do it. You can see how the help defense, Connor Green, another pure shooter, just a little bit strong off the back rim.
Cuso is 30. Pavlik is 3. Max Hansen. Cuso on the cut, goes up off the glass. No good.
I missed the little bunny. Too bad.
22-20. Again, that was a real good look. Those will fall.
And again, the thing I like about it, offense goes inside out, the good offenses. Green ready in the corner. Malco, nope.
Spartans down with a chance to tie or take the lead on this possession. 3.5 to go here in the first half.
Oh, Max, if he turned around, he had a layup.
Pavlik's 3 is long off Hansen, out of bounds, goes to Brodhead. Cade Walker back in for Brodhead. Kess back in for the Spartans.
Cade will often try and set himself up on one of the baseline corners.
Brian
his hand set, and he received the ball, and up she'll go.
Brian B.J. Bruce back in.
Senior.
Yep.
Oh, bad place to stop.
Leifker.
Beautiful
nice
bounce pass. Oh.
Walker can't finish.
Nope.
Ethan Nichols down with the rebound. He'll bring it up for the Spartans.
Wide open Pavlik. Is that money?
Good.
Yes, it is. Kaboom! 2 trays and a deuce. 8 points for Pete Pavlik.
So the long ball starting to hit as the Spartans take the lead.
Oh. There's Walker. I called it from the corner. It's
no good.
Strong.
Ball tipped around.
Oh my goodness, does it have butter on it? Could be a butter ball.
Spartans lead 23-22.
No, and took an extra step there.
Yeah, I was waiting for Green to cut.
Right.
Then he looked this way and he didn't cut when that help came over.
Yep. That's the key to shutting down the dribble drive. Help defense, John. You just, once they go, you slap somebody and stop it right at the lane, so they got forced to kick it out.
Pavlik again. Oh, thought that was going to go. From our angle, it looked good.
Yep. He actually called bank on it, too, and it didn't go. Oh, Bruce, nice hustle. Jump ball.
Oh, a timeout, Spartans.
Ooh. Okay, John, I'm going to quick announce some upcoming events and broadcasts here. We have this Thursday, again, these are broadcasts as well as things going on in the community. This Thursday, February 27th at 6:30, a historical talk with Ron Larson about McFarland schools, hosted by the E.D. Locke Public Library. Join local historian Ron Larson as he presents the history of McFarland schools. Again, that's this Thursday at 6:30 on our local cable 982. Next Tuesday, March 3rd at 7 o'clock, the Village of McFarland's final strategic planning workshop. Join the final discussion for the 10-year plan on developments in the village. If you want to make sure that you don't all of a sudden look back and years from now say, why are they doing this or why are they doing that? Well, I hope you were in attendance at this meeting so you could have your input. Residents are highly encouraged to attend and give input on priorities. Again, that's on TV, as well as if you want to personally attend it, it's at McFarland Municipal Center in the community room, and that'll be on Tuesday, March 3rd. And on Saturday, March 14th at 11 in the morning, Village Board Candidate Forum will be going on. Okay, those are some upcoming cable events.
Hey, get involved in the community. It's important.
Can we do good stuff? All right, our cable directors thanking us for that. Oh, life, beautiful.
Around and out.
And then honeycombed out. Great move by Owen.
Hansen was over the rim to get that one.
Yep. Nice
double team on Kess.
Yep.
Spartan lead is 1. Coach Meinholt says just keep moving the ball.
Yep. Cassie's going to let it fly.
That's good.
Yep, and kaboom! The 4th tray of the night for the Spartans. 26-22.
Walker off the glass, no
kind
good.
Of forced that.
Leifker from 3, that's good.
Kaboom! I told you, that's his 2nd tray of the night. Leifker, Connor. We got pure shooters in this ball game, John, on both sides.
26-25, Spartan lead is 1. Werwinski, short.
Oof.
And the Cardinals now with the chance to take the lead. Let's see if they take a little air out of the ball here with nearing the 30-second mark to go in the first half.
My guess will be no. Just having watched them play, I think they might, if they get an opening, they might, especially Greenier, he may just attack it.
I'm going to say they're going to be patient.
Okay, well, that's a good bet. Captain Obvious. Now that we're down to about 16 seconds left.
Yeah, down
Great
1.
Call, John.
Down 1 on the road when you lost big the first time. They want to go in with the lead. Shot on the way, no good. Got to get a better shot than that, though, when you hold the ball.
I got a feeling that the Brodhead Cardinals are pretty pleased with that first half, coming in here tonight 5-11 in the conference in 7th place, and John. So pretty good first half, pretty entertaining here on senior night. Again, a little slow start for McFarland Spartans, maybe with a little different starting lineup, but good start for them. So
yeah, 26.
I'm willing
25.
to take a little time off here and catch my breath in that, and
you're
whatever
gonna,
you say, John.
And you're going to be back with a little Spartan basketball history here in the second half, so I'm looking at your notes.
I do have one note as well as a final reflection on the, well, maybe I should just go ahead and say it right now, John, seeing as though we're heading into tournament time.
Yep.
On Tuesday night, the girls, they have Richland Center here, I believe, on Tuesday night. Is that correct? No, I've got to mix up with Brodhead.
At
That's
Stoke.
right. Keep getting my Brodhead stuff. Again, my son, Breder, all the years that he was here and me still doing these broadcasts, but now coaching down at Brodhead, I keep getting these schools mixed up. So the McFarland girls play at Stoughton, first tournament game Tuesday evening, correct? A week from Tuesday, the McFarland boys team here will travel to Marshall for their first ball game, correct? And then a bit of history. We have had 2 state championship banners. 1973, team coached by Sam Mills, McFarland defeated Luck 51-49, and the following year, in 1974, Sam Mills again brought the McFarland Spartans back to the state. McFarland 65, Mineral Point 43, so 2 state titles in that. So
we're going to recognize
some presentation here, John. I'll let you talk about it if you'd like to.
Yeah,
Bill Cather. I'm going to turn it over to John Wells here for some presentations.
Yeah, it's been quite a season. Last spring, the Spartan baseball team going to the state tournament for the first time. Quite an accomplishment for the boys baseball team. And that season will be coming around the corner here very, very quickly. So again, there's the boys baseball team. John Feldner, your head coach. Now we also have girls volleyball from the fall. We covered their games here at home. Girls finished runner-up in state in Division II, falling to Luxembourg Casco, but quite a year for the girls volleyball team. It was an amazing spring for our sports team. Again, girls volleyball getting second in state. Also girls swimming. There was no question who was going to win state, but it was a battle for second, and the girls finished in second. Also bringing home that silver trophy. But it didn't end there. It ended with one more, and that was boys soccer. Soccer team, state runner-up. 3 of our basketball players are out there. An amazing, amazing fall when you consider the cross country, girls cross country made a trip to state. And then runners-up, soccer, swimming, and volleyball. Even the Brodhead people standing up and clapping for the Spartans. Again, the new banners going up here in the gym.
Nice to recognize all of them. You know, because you know you're going to get a nice crowd when you see the basketball. So very nice to mass recognition.
Yeah, the boys swimmers, they were at state last Friday. They finished 6th. And our wrestling team did a nice job. We have one of our McFarland kids going to state in wrestling. That's Zach Gunderson. Tell you what, Zach's a football player. Pound for pound, toughest kid in the Rock Valley Conference, without a doubt.
Right in the middle of that defensive front.
At about 150 pounds.
A bulldog.
So a great, great season. I'm glad we were able to take time to recognize everyone.
Yeah, wonderful touch here.
Football made the playoffs this year, and good season for girls tennis. Cross country girls went to state. By golly, that's Jerry Herbst out there and Jared Redders.
I love that. By golly.
Yeah, that
Tell
is.
me, when was the last time has anybody ever heard by golly?
That is amazing there. It's. Well, we might as well keep it here, Bill. I mean, we're.
Okay, I guess so. I guess it's not going to be a lot of. I guess it is our first telling you.
So, Bill, you were talking about state, and I've got this great idea and something we need to do, and that is we need to put a plaque in the lunchroom down the hall, because the lunchroom now was the gym originally, and in 1973 and 74, McFarland won Class B state championships back-to-back in boys basketball, and they played their games in that gym. Jim was still there when I started coaching here in 92 or 93.
Hey, there we are, the camera on us.
But most people, Bill, have no idea. Young families now have no idea that that was a gym. When you really sit down and look at it and you say, oh, there's a TV on both ends, that's pretty much where the baskets were. Bleachers were on the school store side there, but we need to put a plaque there. So we need to find people to donate money and say, let's put a plaque so people, when they go in there, know that, hey, that was a gym that 2 state championship teams played at. That's one of my goals. The other goal is to get home plate. We got to get home plate marked out in the parking lot, because when the baseball field was paved over for parking and the addition of the auditorium and the pool, home plate is still in a parking stall, and we need to put some type of plate there and recognize that as that's where the and that's where the that's, you know, where home plate is. We could easily mark that. And then my latest project is going through and determining the all-time season summary each year for football. First season was 1963. Spartans went 0-9, no seniors. I don't believe there were seniors in the school their first year. Their first win came in 64. They beat Verona to open the year, and they actually won the Madison Suburban Eastern Section title that year. I now have everything from 63 to 74 and 2001 to the present. So still working on a little bit in between.
And we're not getting paid a dime for this. We do it for the love of kids, the love of memories. I think it's so special. You know, that's really neat what you're doing there. I want to quick throw in my story about that old lunchroom that's in there now in the gym. I was coaching 8th grade girls basketball over in Monona Grove, good old Winnequa School. Brought my squad over to play against Leah Hefty. So you can imagine what the final score of that game was when I came over. And that's where we played McFarland. That's where I played against Leah Hefty, was in that lunchroom. For some reason, we played in that gym that night. I mean, and I just walked in. It's the first time I'd ever been there. I went, wow.
You know, it was a nice gym, solid floor, wood floor. I believe there was a stage at one time, and
just thanking Jay. I guess a little misunderstanding for those of you that seem to have lost my voice. My audio had been turned off. Maybe that was for a reason.
Well, I was having a hard time hearing you, but I thought maybe it was just me.
No. So again, I apologize tonight. We're 2 people down tonight on tonight's telecast. So if we lose some video, or not some video, but some audio at some point in time, big deal. You know what? Whatever. As long as we got this great video and that, we just hope. I really hope the people down at Brodhead and Brodhead kids. I know they were pretty excited when I told them that I was going to be doing the telecast. And they could even watch it on their bus ride on their way home tonight, and that they were pretty excited about, hey, TV games with, John Wells and Bill Cather, Coach Cather's dad, doing the telecast. Right?
Well, and we've been good to the opponents this year after death threats from others in the past.
Yep.
Lifekers 3 to start the second half is long. Pavlik down with the board for the Spartans. Just underway here. It is Monday night, February 24th, 2020. Pavlik for 3, no good.
Also, the 2 ace shooters from both teams here, Lifeker and Pavlik.
Not afraid to put it up, though.
Misses. Lifeker, nice drive. But again, you put that ball in your right hand going up from that side, probably going to get rejected. One saying, yeah, maybe on the wrist, but.
Nichols with the block shot.
Yep. A little hard to get that call when you're coming in from the left side and trying to lay with the right hand.
Boy, Spartan's got to be aware of Malcook on the drive.
Yep. Oh, yep. Boy, if he gets that step in there, somebody's got to just somehow plant getting his way. I said Walker's the other corner 3-ball shooter.
Nice box out by Werwinski.
Yep.
Boy, he's boxing him out. He's pushing him back. He's pushing him back. The Brodhead kid gets whistled for the foul. Going over the back. Jackson, nice job of backing him out of there.
Yep. and staying low. They don't necessarily stand up on entry pass to Cass. Nice kick out.
Pavlik open for 3, no good. He's 0 for 2 here to start the half. Nothing has changed since halftime. Both teams trying to break the ice.
Whoa! Oh, there was another one of those up over the strap shots, right, John?
That's right.
The basket support. Oh, and a layup.
Werwinski, nice and easy.
5 deuces and a tray, 13 points. Jackson's at his season average. Oh, and that's going to be a travel call or not?
Could have been.
You know, oftentimes you see that when a kid catches in quick turns and moves because it's kind of the official never quite knows what to call on that, so they usually bail everybody out and call it travel.
And that's where you just got to catch it, turn, square.
You got to turn and look first, yep. Can't just blindly catch and go.
McFarland lead is 3, 28-25.
I can tell you Connor Green, he likes to penetrate and get to the bucket. He gets a little opening.
Well, Malcook goes left. Good defense by Hansen.
Yep.
Long ball is a long ball. That goes out of bounds.
You know what I usually say on those? Somebody must have opened the door and the wind caught it and pushed it wide right. If that would have been a wide left, I would have called it a Minnesota Vikings shot. You always,
hey, there's a guy that
you Minnesota Vikings.
There's a guy that played in the old gym, Craig Howery over here on the
a legend
on the sideline.
Oh,
Craig.
By the way, I have some sad news to share with people. A fantastic, remarkable old McFarland athlete in that. Part owner of the bowling alley many years ago. Tom Everson passed away this past Friday.
And that's a name that comes up a lot when you start looking back in the record books.
And I'm going to tell you what, a heck of a golfer on the statewide level. I played with him for the last 15 years there. Wonderful gentleman. Had to use his throat speaking device in that because of his cancer, and cancer came back and just, boom, it just basically this time was the end of it, sadly so. So our prayers are for you, Tom, and your family in that. And boy, what a wonderful Spartan he was during his time, John.
Max Hansen knocks it down.
Nice 2-ball.
He also would have played in that old gym too, so there is a lot of history.
Yep.
Lead now for the Spartans, their biggest, is 5. Lifeker on the drive, no good. Brodhead looks like they've run out of some gas here.
This Brady Malkow, I mean, he just kind of green. Oh, and it hit the wire.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm going to tell you, Brady Malkow, every game I've watched this year, I mean, he just is battling on those boards all the time. I talked to him on my way to the gym tonight, and I just complimented him on that because there are a lot of kids, you know, they don't want to have a whole lot to do with that. He plays hard on both ends of the floor. Oh,
Max Hansen. Thought he was going to throw it down when he got right up there in front.
You wanted me to get the Charmin out and look for the flush, didn't you, Jan?
Brodhead needs a hoop.
Yep.
Because right now the Spartans are on a roll, but they get it back.
Look at him fight.
Boy.
And eventually finishes. Boy, does that bode exactly.
He heard me.
Into what I said.
He heard us.
Yep.
Lead now 5.
You can't coach effort like that. That just comes from the heart.
And that's just a sophomore there.
Yes, it is. Yep, good kid.
Kess, that's going to be long, no good.
And who gets the rebound, John?
Brady Malkow.
Yep.
Lead is 5, just when we
Walker.
thought.
Oh, I thought Walker might let that fly. That's his spot.
Around and out for Malkow. Just when we thought the Cardinals were struggling, they have an answer.
That's going up. Nope.
No good.
Had a good angle on that.
Nice job by Kess.
Werwinski's going to go strong to the hole.
Around and out, no good. Gets the bump. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Might have used that forearm a little bit there, but no call.
Got to get a little separation there, huh, John?
Brady Malkow, his second.
Yep.
Well, I've got Brodhead for like 3 fouls in the game. I don't know if I missed a few, but
that ball was short, meaning no legs.
Spartans yet to make a free throw.
Yep.
It's all right with me because it keeps the flow of the game.
Yeah, absolutely, John. Next time out, I want to quick recognize the 4 seniors that are out here tonight, so I will do that on our next time out.
And there's our first free throw of the night for the Spartans.
Yep. Boy, only 2 free throws, 1 made for each team, John. Not many free throws tonight.
Letting them play.
Yep. Chase Harnack back in the ball game.
Lead is 6 for the Spartans.
Watch him out, Cook. He's looking for just to get that stop.
Yeah, tough matchup with Larson.
Yep.
Malcook going to be a little quicker.
The way you got to stop that, you got to just step over and help. You got to stop him out high. Either stop him up high with a help defense or get somebody stationed in there to take a charge. Because, boy, I'll tell you what, once he's in there, he's going to score it. It's tough.
There's the drive. Nice defense, kicks it back out. Good.
Nice kick. Kaboom! Connor Green, his second try, 6 points on the night, averaging 12 points a ball game.
Cardinals cut the lead in half. It's 33-30. Shot on the way. Good. There's an answer from Werwinski.
Kaboom! Should have worn my Kaboom t-shirt tonight, John. Oof.
Is that 17 for Werwinski?
Yep. And
19?
19. 6 deuces, 2 trays.
38-30. The lead is 8.
Just got to slow it down and space it. Keep your head up.
Tipped away. Larson comes out. Knocked down. No call. They're letting him play.
Yep.
On both ends. Pavlik on the drive. Nice move.
And
offensive foul.
I'm going to tell you what, Chase, I was going to say it wouldn't be a game without Chase taking a charge. I think he's taken at least 1 charge in every game I've watched. And at his size and stature, he's got a heart as big as anybody. I mean, he doesn't care who's coming in there. Smart ball player, gets himself set with his feet and says, hey, come on in here if you want to. Because you may score it, but it ain't going to count. Great job by Chase.
Again, the pressure starting to wear on the Cardinals. And that's going to be a foul just a split second late.
Yeah. Boy, if Garrett would have moved just a split second earlier, he had it, and away they went to the other end. You got to come and meet the ball in this situation, too, against pressure.
8-point lead.
Green goes. I said he'll go all the way to the hole if he can.
Tough shot for Green.
Yep.
Spartans now with a chance to increase their lead to double digits. So we're under the 12-minute mark. Werwinski post up.
Yep.
Own rebound, back up again, no good. Anderson down with the board for Brodhead. Boy, they are letting them play.
Through it.
Letting them play. They get it over.
Green.
That's going to be short.
Oh, nice job, Owen. That was a wonderful rebound.
Definitely a foul on that.
Yeah, that one. You're not going to question that one, John?
No. Hey, I like letting them play.
I don't think Owen this time has to point to his wrist and say, hey.
Our crew tonight.
75% free throw shooter on the year, on the season. 38 out of 51 coming in. Two trays and a free throw now. 7 points for the leading scorer for the Cardinals. Averaging 14.8 points a game for Owen.
Gets them both.
2 for 2 from the stripe.
Yeah, good officiating crew tonight.
Yep, very good.
They do a lot of bigger school games, and it gets a little more physical as you move up the ranks.
But
and
they're
that's
consistent, John.
Oh, yeah. Pavlik, no good. Bruce with the follow, no good.
2 missed layups that time for the Spartans.
There's Harnack, kicks it out. Lead is 6. Brodhead not going away.
He was starting, and the only reason they got stopped is because Pavlik stepped in there and stopped it. And that time Bruce stepped in and stopped it.
On the drive. Thought that might have been a double dribble there, but no call. Off to Kess.
He's going to attack it.
Goes around, block.
That time. Yep, Chase just leaned a little bit that time. Kess, and the reason that was not a charge is Kess head up, saw Harnack sitting there taking the charge and just got a little bit of the angle on him.
Blake Kess will go to the line to shoot two, the junior.
He's got a deuce and a tray.
Lead
5.
is 6. Make it 7.
Free throw. Blake Kess, I said he had 23 in the first ball game, John.
Lead is 7 for the Spartans. A lot of time to go here in the second half. That one is short. Malkow down with the rebound. And the Cardinals will bring it up.
And there he goes.
Oh, he was going to throw that one down, too. Kind of lost it at the last second. Boy, he was going hard to the rim.
Well, you give him that little opening, and that's what I said. For somebody to stand in there and take a charge, you're going to take a hit if Cody's coming in there.
Again, Cody Malcook, the only senior on the Brodhead roster, but tell you what, he's like 2 or 3 players when he's out there. That's going to be a tough spot to fill next year. Second one is good, cuts the lead to 6. A 2-possession game. Kyle Cuso is in.
Nichols.
Ball rolling, goes out of bounds. Max Hansen on the floor. Boy, that one right in front of us.
Call.
Full court pressure continues for the Spartans. Brady Malco will inbound. Again, the Cardinals hanging in there. Trailing just by 6. Malco goes up from 3.
Oh, kaboom! Rewarding himself. A deuce and a tray and a free throw. 6 points.
Cuts the lead in half.
Yep.
39-36.
Cardinals hanging around, John.
Tipped away. Kess, good job with staying with that one.
Yep.
Blake Kess.
8 points for Blake so far in tonight's game.
From the Cardinals, nice job breaking the press. Overlays no good.
Just missed that.
Here comes Kess to the rack. Gets the roll. Kess in double figures with 10. Lead is now 7 at 43-36. Long ball on the way. Good.
Devin Anderson, kaboom, 3 ball.
43-39. Cardinals are not going away.
Nope.
Zach Nichols is one. Back out Hansen. That's good.
Oh, kaboom! Wow. 3 deuces and 9 points for Max Hansen.
Boy, we're going to wind up with about 20 3-pointers in this game.
Let's see, we got.
I bet we got at least 12 or 13.
13, you're right on, John.
Cardinals on the floor. They get the 50-50
Owen's
ball.
going to let it fly. Nope, a little strung off the back iron.
Lead is 7.
Oh,
turnover. A bump. Can that be the 7th team foul, Bill? Really? I'll be darned. I must have missed a few. I've only got about 8 fouls written down.
I think the officials are getting a little workout here tonight.
They are. It's
almost someplace where that third official isn't clearing half court before it's coming back at them.
Well, now they'll get a chance to cut into that lead with the clock stop, but they do not.
Owen on a miss. That's a rare miss. 75% shooter. He had knocked down his first two.
Pavlik.
Pete Pavlik. I said he's as cool as the other side of the pillow, Stuart Scott. Oh.
Timeout for
All right,
Brodhead.
Here we go. We're going to have a time for a Big K reflection. I did this for the final game this year to the team. This basketball season for the members of the team, coaches, teachers, parents, sportscasters, spectators, and the community of McFarland mirrors and is representative of life. Daily life is filled with many challenges, issues, positives, and negatives. This team is to be commended for the season they've had so far, and also knowing that they face many daily issues of injuries, year-round preparation, the classroom, and life itself. With the positive support of everyone, they have learned many life lessons and matured into fine young men. We salute you, seniors, for all you have accomplished during your 4 years at McFarland High School and wish you the very best in your future dreams. And for all you returning underclassmen, to continue to make good decisions and strive to do your best both in and out of the classroom so that your future at McFarland High School will be as productive as it can be for you. Thank you all for another enjoyable basketball season. And again, our 4
said.
Seniors, Brian Bruce, Max Hansen, Austin Miller, who's injured, and Ethan Nichols. All right, John, that was
Nicely
our little
said.
tribute, huh? Well, kids deserve it, right? Got to positively support these kids.
Nice press break for Brodhead. Look at that.
Yep.
Did the ball ever hit the floor? I don't know if it did. I love it.
Way to beat it.
Reminds me of those days of girls basketball here in McFarland in the late 90s.
If I'm not going to say something, I'm going to say something, maybe I'm going out on line, but Brett Cather played with this for 4 years. I just don't know if he might have had a little input on that press break right there, John.
That was sweet.
Practicing and playing against it, he knows how to break it.
That was sweet.
Yes, it was, and I agree with you. That ball never hit the floor. Oh, Larson up over the back. Oh, and they're going to get an and one. No. Unfortunate bounce that time for the Brodhead Cardinals. Look at Brady Malkow, a little frustrated because it seems at times like, hey, use a little extra help in there battling on the boards. But who hit that last shot for Brodhead, John? Remember? Oh, it was Mel Cook.
Cody Melcook, yep.
Let's see. 2 for 3 on the night from the free throw line. That was his 20th point of the evening, John. Nice ball game for Jackson.
Gage Bagley in for, there is another traditional Brodhead name.
His dad does a lot of officiating games.
The lead now for the Spartans is 9. Brodhead needs an answer as we near the 7-minute mark.
Connor Green.
There it is.
Move.
Hoop and a half.
Move by Connor Green, and the kiss off the glass, and a chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play. Tell you, Connor Green, he's not afraid. He likes to slash to the basket as well as pretty good pure shooter from outside also.
Well, if the Cardinals could have prescribed anything there, it was
that.
Get a basket, a foul, and score a point with the clock stopped.
Yep.
Now they got to convert on the free throws here.
First free throw of the night for Connor.
And they do.
Yep.
8th team foul on the Spartans.
Connor's 9th point of the night, a deuce, 2 trays, and a free throw.
Brodhead trailing now by 6. Yep. 8 team fouls on the Spartans, though. Pavlik.
That's money. Nope. Oh, an air ball. That's rare.
Boy, Green tightrope the baseline there and stays in.
Good decision that time by Arnak. Pull it back out. Wasn't sure.
Kick out.
Walker. Nope.
Long, nice box out again by Werwinski.
That's Walker's spot, neither baseline corner, but tonight he's only hit one early in the game, and that's been it for Gabe. Oh, nice give and go.
Nice job.
Yeah, beautiful.
Good body control by Werwinski, who's able to catch that ball and square up.
23 points now for Jackson Werwinski.
Lead is 8.
Yes, over to Gage Bagley.
Nice pass by Harnack.
Yep, beautiful. And the kiss off the glass by Gage. Nice job.
Brodhead goes deep here. Got about a 9-man rotation, it appears. Ethan Nichols.
Oh, he double dribbled it. Yep.
Turnover will give the ball to Brodhead. Owen Leifker back in for the Cardinals. Zach Nichols, number 1, in for the Spartans. Again, McFarland will pick up full court here. Just under 6 minutes to go in the second half. Nice job by Leifker to get away from Nichols. Tried to pick his pocket, and he knew Ethan was there and shuffled the feet. Turnover gives the ball back to the Spartans. Pavlik going to take his time out top.
Pretty competitive game here tonight, John.
It's a good game.
Two teams that seem to be pretty much evenly matched compared to the first time down at Brodhead. My goodness, that was pretty tough for the Cardinals that night.
Loose ball, Hansen down, gets it, saves it. Good hustle by Max. Pavlik, nice drive.
Oh boy, did he split him on that one. His third deuce. They go with 2 trays, and that's 12 points for Pete Pavlik.
Puts the lead back to 8. Around the back dribble by Leifker. He'll go all the way in off the glass. No good. Long rebound to Pavlik. He goes around the back. Up ahead, Werwinski off the glass and scores.
27 points now for Werwinski.
Watch the hands, though. We don't need to foul in this situation. Up 10 with 18 fouls. Ball's loose. Spartans get it. Here comes Werwinski. Off the glass and
29 points.
Timeout Brodhead, 58-46. Spartans all of a sudden up by 12.
Boom, boom. You're correct. Hey, let me just say something about each one of the 4 seniors. Let me start with Brian Bruce first. Future plans for Brian Bruce. Already accepted to UW Oshkosh and Edgewood College. I plan to attend one of those for 4 years. He's most proud of. He's been through the entire school system without any disciplinary action against himself.
That's awesome.
And what advice would you give to future players? Play to the best of your ability, regardless of what others tell you. What a sound person. That's wonderful. We wish you the best, Brian, and those are great goals, and proud of what you're planning on doing in your future. Max Hansen, future plans to attend a 4-year university to become a teacher. Hey, he's joining our ranks, John.
That's good to hear.
What are you most proud of? Being selected captain for your basketball team. You're only selected if you're well respected by your teammates and coaches, so proud of you for that, Max. And what advice would you give to future players? Learn how to play tough and smart and keep practicing. Yep, practice is important. Mostly out of season, correct, John?
That's right.
Yep.
Hey, Eric Anderson, number 22, in for the Spartans. Nice drive by Malcook, short.
And geez, who got the rebound?
Cardinals looking tired, Bill, right now. Just not able to finish what they were earlier tonight. Hansen, nice job squaring up by Max Hansen.
Was that nice? Feet and shoulders, turn square to the basket, nice rotation, follow through perfect.
That should go on a fundamental film.
How about for a 6'7" kid? Yep.
Lead is 14 now for the Spartans, opening it up here with 3:45 to go. On the drive.
No continuation.
Yeah, they're going to give him 2.
Are they going to give him the continuation?
They're going to give him 2 shots.
How can you give him 2 shots and not count the basket? I think they counted.
No, they counted the shot. I didn't see the ball go in, to be honest with you.
It went in, but
yeah.
After the whistle blew, well, I agree. Old-fashioned 3-point play. Nope.
Brodhead not helping themselves at the line.
Nope. Connor on a little reach there.
Yeah, I didn't even see that ball go in. I thought it was a pretty tough angle. Couple of steps after he was fouled, but there's Brett Cather on the bench for the
Coach Tommy Meyer.
Cardinals.
Yep. I give him a little. Yeah, Brett put in enough time on this court, I think, in 4 years of high school.
Anderson tried to post up, unfortunately got in a no man's land where he was kind of between the backboard and the baseline.
Yeah, bounce pass kind of led him out of bounds. Didn't leave him a lot of choice. Game not over yet, John. 60-48. We know momentum swings can go boom, just like that, huh?
That's correct.
And especially, I tell you, the Cardinals, Brodheads, got a couple players. They can light it up. They can throw down a couple of quick threes and put those on the board real quick.
Well, they're shooting 2 free throws on every foul from here on out, so the one thing the Spartans don't want to do is foul.
A little too.
Werwinski looking for that 30-point night here.
Yep.
Well, that almost was over and back there.
Yeah, boy. Oh, and it was tipped. You know, sometimes you don't even have to say anything to kids. They know.
Yeah.
You know, they know when they jump to make a pass or, you know, don't go meet the ball or whatever. You don't need to holler, yell, get in their face.
Yeah, this has been an entertaining game.
Yeah, competitive.
I don't know if people expected it to be this
there's
competitive.
Another one of those high balls. Oh, here comes Werwinski, tap from behind. Great hustle that time by Connor Green.
Oh, it'll stay here.
He's kind of questioning whether he was pushed.
I love the hustle both ways here.
Well, official looking down at Coach Tommy Meyer.
I thought he was calling a timeout. He was probably 10 feet out on the court.
Yeah, Tommy was out there a little ways on that one.
Lead is 12. No hurry for the Spartans. Kess and 2 turnovers in a row. Got to play under control.
Yep.
.222 to go here in the second half. Brodhead needs an answer here. Long ball on the way. Good. There's the answer.
Connor Green. Kaboom! I said they've got some players here that can light it up real quick with some 3 balls and get you back in.
The lead is 9. Steal.
Yep, Max Hansen.
Malco overlays.
Oh.
Good hustle by Max Hansen. And a foul in the backcourt, and a wise foul because the Spartans would have had an easy 2 on this end.
Yep. That was an unfortunate overlay right there. That could have cut it to 7 right there, huh, John?
Good hustle by Max Hansen. Spartans will be back here next week.
Yep, Tuesday night.
In the postseason, hosting Portage.
Portage had a pretty tough go of it this year. I think they've got, well, I know they have a new coach this year because somebody I know applied for the job.
Lead is 9. The foul is on Anderson.
Pete Pavlik, this will be his first trip to the line tonight. Got 12 points on 3 deuces and 2 trays.
And nothing but net.
Nothing but net. Disney free throws. Wishes can't come true. They can happen to you.
Bill, I tell you what,
Net.
something interesting that I didn't realize until right now, but the Spartans have only had 4 players score. Hansen, Kess, Pavlik, and Werwinski.
Yeah,
only
you are
4
right.
kids who have scored.
One, a little on the short side. Straight on.
Lead is 11, 1:20 to go. They'll pull it out.
And then throw it over and back. Coach Meinholt's just beside himself. I'm watching him on the sidelines, and he's so frustrated because that's about 3 passes in a row that have been out of bounds. Just thrown out of bounds or over and back.
Well, you
I
got
think
to
both teams are a little winded, don't you think, John?
Definitely.
Looking at this. Kinda
Long
green.
ball, short.
Nope.
You got to be thinking, what if this is a 5-point game?
Yeah. Yep. Entertaining game, but I mean, just looking. I mean, both guys. I mean, if you look at both teams, they're pretty gassed. But you want to know something? That shows the effort that they put into this, John.
Well,
and here's the other thing, too. You look at this late in the season, they already know where they're going for the tournament. Both teams are kind of, you're basically playing for pride and, just to hopefully get yourself ready for the tournament. But
Kess knocks down the free throw.
So the outcome of this game isn't going to, reward you with anything. But
it's just good
just
seeing.
Love the effort on both squads
both
tonight.
sides.
Just love the effort on both sides tonight.
Bruce in, Kess out. Again, only 4 kids have scored from McFarland, and the Spartans have 64 points.
Question will be, will Werwinski get to 30, John? So sitting at 29 points, I believe.
Well, he could get fouled. Shot on the way by Malco, no good. Pavlik with the rebound. He'll get fouled.
And Harnack all over him.
Against a 13-point game, we're under a minute to go.
Anybody going to call off the Dogs, John, or you think they're going to play it out here?
I'm just hoping this is one of the games where they play to the end.
Yeah,
and we don't stand out there that.
Yeah, I know that's one of your pet peeves.
Oh,
isn't it, John, huh?
Very much. Very, very much.
John does not like it when people hold the ball and the clock just runs the last 20, 25 seconds. Everybody stands around.
You play to the horn.
Green, oh, he's going to let it fly. Oh, Honeycomb out.
He was standing next to that garbage can over there.
Yeah.
That was a long three. Bruce got it.
And Bruce. And the fans like that. The senior. Brian Bruce has not really played a lot in his 4 years. Hearing that. Green. Oh, look at that body control. Nice job. Playing hard to the end.
Fouls on Max Hansen. I believe that's his 4th. Well, we're all shooting 2 every time here. 30.1 seconds to go in the game. 8:24 the actual clock time.
Yep. Tanner Green now 2 for 2 from the stripe. 2 deuces, 3 trays, 15 points and 16 points for Connor tonight. It's 4 above his average on the year.
7 players have scored for Brodhead.
And here we go with the, yep. How do you like it, John? You like seeing this at the end, huh?
No.
Nice round of applause here for seniors on senior night, getting a victory at home in that. I like to see that. Some nice handshakes between the players out on the floor in that. Maybe some of these kids know each other in that. So nice job and a good win for the McFarland Spartans here. John?
Spartans outscore Brodhead 40-28 in the second half to pick up the 66-53 victory tonight. With the win, the Spartans go to 11-10, and they are 9-8 in the Rock Valley. Brodhead falls to 5-12 in the Rock Valley, 8-13 for the season. Spartans will go to Edgerton to complete their season on Friday night, I believe. And Brodhead, who do they finish with, Bill?
They have Blight Turner at home on Thursday.
Thursday,
Be a nice,
okay.
easy last game, huh? Number 1 seed in their sectional.
Entertaining, Bill. We're going to let you wrap it up here for our final broadcast of the year.
Yep. Well, first off, let me give a final shout out here to the 4 seniors, Austin Miller, Ethan Nichols, Brian Bruce, and Max Hansen. Again, thanks, guys. We wish you the best in your future. Always welcome back here, participate in alumni games, or come back anytime. You made the school proud over your 4 years and that, done some great things, and we wish you nothing but the best of luck in your future. Next, big thank you goes out to Stephanie the Queen Miller. Steph tonight, it's wonderful a job with the Bearded Wonder, the mastermind, Andrew Day, being out tonight. Steph had to take over extra duties tonight and that, but she's the leader of the pack over there and does a wonderful job putting on a wonderful production every game, whether it's softball, football, basketball, volleyball, you name it. Steph, you're wonderful. We couldn't do any of this without you, so kudos to you. We're looking forward to a softball game coming up in the in the springtime and that. Also, hats off tonight to Patrick Hasty Tasty, as well as Smiling Ryan Denzer. Those two are on the cameras tonight. And again, I want to give a shout out to Andrew Day, who might be watching at home tonight and that. Andy, I mean, you're wonderful with everything you do to assist Steph daily in the office and all the great things that you do. So thanks a lot again. Kudos to you, Andrew, as well as BB, Benny Becks, has done a wonderful job for us for the last 4 years in that. I don't know if Benny had school tonight or had to work, whatever, but boy, what a staff we have. We couldn't do it without you guys. So kudos to you, and thanks for a wonderful basketball season. So again, final reminders, this Thursday night, Historical Talk with Ron Larson, 6:30 on cable TV. McFarland Schools, a history of them. Next Tuesday, March 3rd, will be final strategic meeting, either on TV or at the McFarland Municipal Community Room, starting at 7 o'clock. And Saturday, March 14th, 11 a.m., the Village Board Forum. So, let me put a wrap on this for your 2019-2020 basketball season. My hope is that these telecasts this year have provided you, the viewing public, with an enjoyable evening of McFarland Youth Sports, and for the kids participating, another special memory for them and all who have watched these telecasts. Again, I feel honored and privileged to be given this opportunity. Be sure to either get here in person. No, I can't even say that. I'm repeating myself because we do have no more games. And before I sign off here, one of my biggest shout-outs has got to be to my partner sitting to my left, the golden voice of McFarland Athletics, Mr. John Wells. I can't thank you enough, John. You bring such a special touch to every telecast with your stories, your knowledge of basketball, history of the school, other schools and that, and you've taught most of these kids in that, and so you can give us, all the viewing public, a lot of special insight to these games and that, whether it be with kids or families or just whatever's going on. So I can't thank you enough.
Team effort.
A team effort. Okay. All right, but no, John Wells, I mean, it just, you make this just so much more enjoyable. So, for the last time during your 2019-2020 basketball season, this is Bill, the Big K Cather, just living the dream, signing off, reminding you all to stay healthy, stay positive, live each day to its fullest. God bless you, and so long from McFarland, Wisconsin, USA.